Hey everybody, Shama32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the second episode of season 3 of Blackadder. This one is entitled Ink and Incapability. Finally, I've said that right. I've done multiple tries of that in my head because it's ink. For some reason, my head just kept saying ink and Incapability. I don't know why. Well, it is 25 to 12 at night. That might be part of it. But I love the names. I've got it on the DVD. I've got it on the DVD menu because I'm watching this from the DVD, as I have with all the rest of it. But the titles are great. The titles are great. And like, I had to read it off the DVD menu just so I could have the word in front of my head, in front of my eyes, I mean. But it is it's weird not having Percy. I miss Percy. I need my Percy, which is why I know he's not technically Percy in Blackadder 4th, but I'm missing him. You know, I love Tim McInnery, but we do have Hugh Laurie in every episode, and I love him. Like I can't remember like specific elements from this season. There might be parts where I'm watching, I'm like, hang on a minute, I know this, but I can't remember enough to describe it. But I just remembered his character, you know? And he is so funny. He's so good. Him and Rowan Atkinson they're just perfect. And with I've forgotten the maid's name, the cook or scullery maid or whatever she is, but Mrs. Miggins or something like that. But like as soon as I saw her and he started like said Mrs. Miggins, I think it's Mrs. Miggins or Miss Miggins or something. But as soon as I saw her and she started talking, I'm like, I remember her. Again, can't remember any specific moments. I just remember the character, as it were. But she was hilarious. It's interesting having her. And of course, Baldrick is Baldrick. He's awesome. He's amazing. Last episode was funny. About the socks. Where the fuck have the socks gone? Like seriously, I would actually like to know. But then again, it's socks. They disappear. Don't put them in the washing machine. You'll lose one of them at least. And obviously the politics with the kid. Now the funny thing is, the day I recorded that reaction, I've forgotten the character's name. The young boy that wanted to that was Prime Minister. William Pitt or something like that. Pitt the Younger or something like that. The day that I recorded that, I saw someone on Facebook, but I think it was actually the anniversary of the day the actual person that character's based on, the real Pitt the Younger or Prime Minister, that was that name, did a speech and stuff like that, and somebody used that picture from that character for it. So I'm like, what the fuck? It was just a really weird coincidence that happened to happen on the same day. It was so weird. But I've loved all of this show so far. I knew I would. I was a bit iffy with the first season because I'd, again, only seen a little bit of it before. But I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. I really did. Percy was my favourite, as he was with season 2 as well. I love him. I'm sorry, I really do. Like I remember he annoyed me when I was younger, but I love him and I miss him this time. So I'm hoping Tim McInnery makes a appearance. You know, like the same with like I don't think Queenie does or Miranda Richardson does, but it'd be nice if like Stephen Fry's in it and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm interested to see what incapability means. I had to read that off because my head still wanted to say incapability. Don't ask me why. I really don't know, but the DVD menu, the pictures are repeating over and over again. It's starting to make my eyes hurt. So I'm going to get going because I want to watch this fucking show. I need a laugh, you know? I need a laugh. And plus, it's getting later and later, so I need to watch it as well. It's fucking Blackadder. It's freaking Blackadder. My God, I cannot talk, so who knows what's about to happen with this reaction. Anyway, let's breathe. And let's get going. If you enjoy this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick, you know when the next episode goes live. let's get going with the reaction. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Oh!
There he is.
Blackadder! Blackadder!
Your Highness.
What time is it?
3 o'clock in the afternoon, Your Highness.
Oh, I
Not
wish.
for that. I thought I'd overslept.
I trust you had a pleasant evening, sir.
I wish I could sleep into that long.
Oh, an absurd suggestion, sir.
You're right, it is absurd.
Unless, of course,
Yes.
it was a particularly stupid donkey.
Oh, I know it sounds random, but I've got to get it so I don't focus on it. I love the colour of the walls. Sorry, I had to get that out.
That George? Why, he's as clever as a stick in a bucket of pig swill.
And how do you suggest this miracle is to be achieved,
I
Your Highness?
don't know how that's clever,
I
but
shall become
you're not clever.
best friends with the cleverest man in England.
Okay, who's that going to be?
Dr. Samuel Johnson has asked me to be patron of his new book. And I
He
intend to
has?
accept.
Okay.
Would this be the long-awaited dictionary?
Oh, dictionary.
I hear it's a masterpiece.
No, sir, it is not.
It's a
the
dictionary.
most pointless book since How to Learn French was translated into French.
Dictionary. There's something familiar sounding about
I'm glad
that.
to embrace this unholy arse to the royal bosom.
I'm delighted to have been instrumental in keeping your bosom free of asses.
Don't want to waste my valuable time with wobble bottoms.
Wobble bottoms.
That globulous fraud, Dr. Johnson, is coming to tea.
I thought
Why is he
was
a
the cleverest
fraud?
man in England.
Ulrich, I'd bump into cleverer people at a lodge meeting of the
Ah.
Guild of Village Idiots.
Why do people think he's clever then, if he's not?
Dear Gertrude Perkins, thank you for your book. Get stuffed, Samuel Johnson.
Gertrude Perkins?
Yes, I gave myself a female pseudonym.
Why?
Everybody's doing it these days. Jane Austen.
What, Jane Austen's a man?
Of course.
Really?
A huge Yorkshireman with a beard like a rhododendron.
Random, I've never heard that one before.
James Boswell is the only real woman writing at the moment. And that's just because she wants to get inside Johnson's breeches.
Perhaps your book really isn't any good.
No, codwallop. It's taken me
Be
7
careful what you
years
say,
to get
Baldrick.
perfect. Edmund, A Butler's Tale.
Okay.
400 sizzling chapters.
400 chapters.
Once upon a time, there was a lovely little sausage called Baldrick. And it lived happily ever after.
Nice, short and sweet.
Ah, Dr. Johnson. Damn cold day.
Indeed it is, sir, but a very fine one.
Oh, train.
Premeditated orchestration of demotic Anglo-Saxon.
How is he?
No, didn't catch any of that.
He sounded so
I
smart.
simply observe, sir, that I'm felicitous.
Oh, he just overuses words, does he?
I terminated my uninterrupted categorization of the vocabulary of our post-Norman tongue.
Yeah, just smile and nod. Smile and nod.
I know some fairly liberal-minded girls, but I've never penultimated any of them in that solar sojourn. Or for that matter, been given any Norman tongue.
Oh my God.
The doctor is trying to tell you that
Aw.
he's happy because he has finished his book. It has apparently taken him 10 years.
Yes, well, I'm a slow reader myself.
Here it is, sir, the very cornerstone of English scholarship.
Okay.
Oh, well, in that case, sir, I hope you will not object if I also offer the doctor my most enthusiastic contrafibularities. Contrafibularities, sir? It is a common word down our way. I'm anaspeptic, phrasmotic, even compunctious to have caused you such pericombobulation.
This is all beginning to sound a bit like Dago talk to me.
I'm sorry, sir. I merely wished to congratulate the doctor on not having left out a single word. Shall I fetch the tea?
Oh dear.
And get that damn fire up here, will you?
Certainly, sir. I shall return interphrastically.
My head's like going, are these actual words or they're just saying Blackadder invented? I don't know. I barely speak normal English.
There is no heroine, sir, unless it is our mother tongue.
The mother's the heroine. Nice twist. So, how far have we got then? Old Mother Tongue is in love with George, the hero. Now, what about murders?
He's not going to want him involved in it, is he? At all.
Dr. Johnson, I may be as thick as a whale omelette, but even I know a book's got to have a plot.
Okay.
You must be a bit of a thick sicko.
Perhaps you would rather not be patron
Excuse
of my
me?
book, if you can see no value in it whatsoever, sir.
Well, perhaps so,
I
sir.
can imagine how back then, like, or whenever it actually was invented, I'm assuming this is based on that the idea of just writing down what words mean must have sounded a bit weird.
Anything I can do to facilitate your velocitous extramuralization.
You will regret this doubly, sir.
Oh, where's his dictionary? Oh, God, they are actually going to burn the dictionary, aren't they? Shitballs. Right?
It is Edmund, a butler's tale by Gertrude Purvis. A huge roller coaster of a novel crammed with sizzling gypsies.
Oh.
It would have made you and me and Gertrude millionaires. But it was not to be.
Oh,
sir.
boy.
I fare you well, I shall not return.
Oh, bollocks.
Oh, blast my eyes! In my fury, I have left my dictionary with your foolish master. Go fetch it, will you?
Sir, the prince is young and foolish.
Hurry up and go get it, because I've got a horrible feeling.
A servant who is an influence for the good is like a dog who speaks. Very rare.
Yeah, but very rare doesn't mean impossible, which means he thinks a dog like that could possibly exist.
Well, thanks, Blackadder. That pompous baboon
Yes.
won't be back in a hurry.
Oh, on the contrary, sir. Dr. Johnson left in the house.
No, they have, haven't they?
So may I deliver your note of patronage to Dr. Johnson?
I was right. Oh. Oh,
remember promising you
no.
distinctly.
Excellent. Nice fire, boy.
Oh,
Where's the manuscript?
You mean the big papery thing, Tom?
no. Yeah.
You mean the Beatty fellow in the black coat who just left?
I was right, wasn't I?
So you're asking where the big papery thing tied up with string belonging
Oh.
to the Beatty fellow in the black coat who
Pants.
just left is?
Oh,
I
no.
am.
This is so awkward.
Where is Dr.
burnt
Johnson's
it.
manuscript?
On the fire. The hot orangey thing under the stony...
Isn't it, I think it'll be a bit difficult for me to patronise this book if we burnt
It's a
it.
bit. Yes.
Yes, it is.
Oh, bollocks.
Now I've got my lovely fire, I'm as happy as a Frenchman who's invented a pair of self-removing trousers.
Why a Frenchman?
Wilt thou bring me but one cup of the brown?
Okay, he was in the last-
that naughty bean we call coffee.
And last season, and he was one of the guards, and he was paranoia in Red Dwarf, right?
I am returned. Hooray! So, sir, how was the prince?
Oh,
The
boy.
prince was and is an utter fool, and his
Of
household
course.
filled with cretinous servants. After all your boasting, have you my dictionary and my patronage?
No.
Quite. The prince begs just a few more hours to really get to grips with it.
He's reading it.
As I might be permitted to glance at a copy.
Copy? Copy? There is no copy, sir.
Especially since he edited it in your place, in the house, palace or whatever it is.
I would tear off his head with my bare hands and feed it to the cat.
Baldric's dead then.
Lord Byron would summon up 50 of my men, lay siege to the Pharaoh's house, and do bloody murder on him.
And I would not rest
Okay.
until the criminal was hanging by his hair with an orient.
Who's that guy meant to be? I know that's meant to be Byron, but who are the other two?
I hope you're listening to all this, Baldric.
Oh, bollocks. They got to write a new one, haven't
I've
they?
been unable to replace the dictionary. I am therefore leaving immediately for Nepal. Because if I stay here, Dr. Johnson's companions will have me brutally murdered, sir.
Good God, Blackadder, that's terrible. Do you know any other butlers?
That's all he cares
When
about.
people discover that you have burnt Dr. Johnson's dictionary, they
They'll
may
kill
go
you
around
too.
saying, look, there's Thick George. He's got a brain the size of a weasel's wedding tackle.
I love his insults.
I have a cunning plan.
Yay! I've been waiting for him to say that. Him and his cunning plans.
You take the string, that's still not completely burnt.
Okay.
You scrape off the soot and you shove the pages in again. Well, not the same ones, of course.
Yes, I think I'm on the point of spotting the flaw in this.
Yes, you're going to have to write a whole dictionary again.
You write some new ones.
Some new ones. You mean
Yeah.
rewrite the dictionary? I sit down tonight and rewrite the dictionary that took Dr. Johnson 10 years.
Yep.
Yup.
I hear the sound of disemboweling cutlasses being sharpened.
Well, yeah, if you come up with a better idea, go with it.
Perhaps you'd like me to lend a hand, Blackadder. I'm not as stupid as I look.
Are you sure?
Let's start at the beginning, shall we?
Aardvark.
How would you define A?
Oh, I love this. I love this. Quizzes.
Next, A, B.
Well, it's a buzzing thing, isn't it? A buzzing thing.
And besides, I've left out aardvark.
Oh, well, can't somebody try it?
No, Your Highness, it was a brave stab.
Hey, they tried.
How goes it, Blackadder?
Not all that well, sir.
Well, let's have a
How
look.
far?
Medium-sized insectivore with protruding nasal implement.
Hey, you read it. Fair enough.
Still on aardvark, are we?
Yes, I'm afraid we
Really?
are. And if I ever meet an aardvark, I'm going to step on its damn protruding nasal implement until it couldn't suck up an insect if its life depended on it.
Oh, he's a little stressed.
It's 5 hours later and I've got every word in the English language except A and aardvark still to do.
Why has he not got further? Then again, if you're trying to get it all in order, you don't want to miss anything out. Yikes.
I have some rather good news.
How?
What?
Well,
What?
we didn't take no for an answer and have in fact been working all night. I've done B. I had a bit of trouble with belching, but I think I got it sorted out in the end.
Okay.
Oh no! There I go again!
God, his laugh is funny and annoying.
I've done C and D.
Right, let's
Okay.
have them.
Big blue wobbly thing that mermaids live in.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Misunderstandings.
It is a little one.
As you know, sir, it has always been my intention to stay with you until you had a strapping son and I one likewise. But I'm afraid, sir, that
Okay.
there's been a change of plan.
Really?
I'm off to the kitchen to hack my head off with a big knife.
Yikes, that's a...
It's only a book!
Yeah, not just any book, it's a fucking dictionary.
No one's asked us to eat 10 raw pigs for breakfast.
Ah.
We're British, aren't we?
You're not, you're German.
Technically, the royal family is German-ish somewhere at some point. Like, Windsor's not actually their surname or something like that. I can't remember the exact specifics.
I know I said Monday, but I want Baldrick to read it, which unfortunately will mean teaching him to read. But
Oh,
time well
boy.
spent, I think, because it's such a very good dictionary.
I don't think so.
Oh, God, we've been burgled!
I mean, you think so?
Of feeble definitions and ridiculous verbiage. I've come to ask you
Okay.
to chuck that damn thing in the fire.
Are you sure?
Really?
I love you, Dr.
Okay, yeah.
Johnson, and I want to have your babies.
Oh, he's dreaming. He is so dreaming.
Excuse me, Dr. Johnson, but my Auntie Marjorie's just arrived. Baldrick, who gave you permission to turn into an Alsatian?
That's an Alsatian?
Dream, isn't it? It's a bloody...
Oh, love the dancing Baldrick.
Oh, my God, I've overslept. Where's the quill? Where's the parchment?
I don't know, maybe Dr. Johnson's got some with him.
What?
He's outside.
No, hang on.
Oh, God, no, he's going to think it's a dream and really insult him. Oh, no, this is going to be so bad.
Bring it out, sir, or in my passion, I shall kill everyone by giving them syphilis.
Bring it out, sir, and also
Okay.
any opium plants you may have around there.
Who are the other two meant to be?
Ah, good morning. Dr. Johnson? Lord
Where
Byron.
is my dictionary?
Are they not going to name them?
What dictionary would this be?
I'm going to have to look at the credits afterwards.
18 hours of every day for the last 10 years.
18 hours! Shit me!
You know, this dictionary really is a cracking good read. It's an absolutely splendid job.
My dictionary. But you said you burnt it. Oh, well, thank you, sir. Well, I think I'm man enough to sacrifice the pleasure of killing to maintain the general... Bat repair to Mrs. Miggins.
What the fuck? What the... Why is it... What's he writing in it for?
Ah, I see you underlined a few. Bloomers, bottom, burp, fart, fiddle, fornicate. Well, sir, I hope you are not using the first English dictionary to look up rude words.
Of course he
I
is.
wouldn't be too hopeful. That's what all the other ones will be used for.
Pretty much for a lot of people.
Turnip isn't a rude word, Baldrick.
It is if you sit on one.
That's true. It's true.
She, sir, is Misa. I am Gertrude Peck.
Good Lord.
And what's more, I can prove it. bring out the manuscript, and I will show you that my signature corresponds exactly with that on the front.
That's the one that
I
was
must have
burnt.
left it here when I left the dictionary.
This is terribly exciting.
Oh, I think the crowd just realised as well.
Yes, Baldric, the big papery thing tied up with string.
But that was
Like the
not...
thing we burnt.
Exactly like the thing we burnt.
So you're asking for the big papery thing tied up with string. We burnt it.
So we did. Thank you, Baldric. 7 years of my life have been
Oh,
spoken.
God, I didn't see that part coming. I thought he'd sent the whole thing off. He's going to go out there and scream. Don't blame him.
Oh, God, no!
Thank you, sir.
A burned novel is like a burned dog.
Oh, shut up!
Sir, I have a
I thought he
novel.
burnt that. We got told to.
Once upon a time, there was a lovely little sausage called... Sausage?
He didn't put sausage. He didn't put sausage in the dictionary, did he?
Well, I didn't think it was that bad.
I think you'll find he left sausage out of his dictionary.
Well, he didn't take it with him.
And aardvark.
Oh,
Really?
come on, Blackadder, it's not
Even I
that
thought
bad.
Aardvark.
Nothing a nice roaring fire can't solve. Baldric, do the honours, will you?
No, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh. I do like this theme. Okay, I've got to look at who the other authors. I'm assuming they're authors or poets or something. This is a weird theme, but I like it. Okay. Mrs. McGinn's, yep. Shelley. Okay, Shelley. I don't know who Coleridge is, but Shelley, obviously I know Shelley. Because I can't remember his first name, but I know his wife is Mary Shelley. I'm sorry, I don't remember the guy's name. But yeah, that's Hugh. Not Hugh. Rowan. Okay. I do like that theme. It's kind of like catchy. You can't you want to I know what I mean. But, oh God, that was it was like, oh God, no. I didn't see it being that it was his book that was burnt because I didn't think he had it with him. Like I thought he'd sent it off. Or maybe he'd just given a description in the letter about it. I can't, because even though I've got subtitles, sometimes I do miss things still. I try to keep track of things. Subtitles do help, but sometimes I do still miss things. So apologies for that if I did miss him saying that. But I didn't see it coming that, and then they burnt the book at the end. I like this lineup. I really do like this. That trio is great. Again, I miss Percy, and I do really like the second season, but I got a weird feeling that the chemistry between these three is going to be my favorite, because I know obviously we'll get that chemistry again in Blackadder. No, it's Blackadder goes fourth, isn't it? Sorry, I should have just said the fourth season. I'm trying to be specific because stuff like that, because I know on the DVD this says Blackadder the third and things like that. But these three's chemistry is the best. Percy is still my favorite character so far, but these three are they're perfect together. Obviously the chemistry with Percy was great too, with Tim McInnery. But there's just something about these three legends. And obviously Tim McInnery is a legend as well. Although my daughter would probably look at it and go, why is Cruella de Vil's driver in this? So amount of times I've watched that since she was, in the last 13 years since she was born. My God. Anyway, yeah, sorry. When I see Tim McInnery, that's who I think of. I think of Mr. Butler from 101 Dalmatians. Random, I know, but that was funny. And Robbie Coltrane. That makes me sad. I love Robbie Coltrane. He's always that's made me really sad. It's still wrong that he's not here anymore. But I'm the guy that was, I can't remember, I don't know if he was maybe Shelley or the other one. It's really weird me saying that because Shelley's my name and it's spelt the right way. So many times people leave out the second E. Anyway, I don't know if he's the the Shelley or the other one. I can't remember his name. I didn't know that author or poet. But the guy that was like, the guy that was like had his head down, and then the other one that was one of the guards last time. That I didn't realize until after doing that episode that he was in last season that he was paranoia in Red Dwarf, where it was confidence and paranoia. I can't remember I think it was like season 2 or season 1 or something like that. And confidence was Craig Ferguson, like a very, very young Craig Ferguson. But it's like, oh my god, I just see it. That's all since I found that out, that's all I saw in this episode was paranoia. That guy's, it's just such a distinctive look to him. It was cool seeing him again. I like how they reuse some actors because it makes sense because you got the Blackadder descendants and stuff like that. So it makes sense having some recurring actors because they're kind of descendants of the others. So does that mean that Hugh Laurie's character in Blackadder Goes Forth is a descendant of Prince George? I'm going to sneeze. So I've been like all the way through saying that. Then I was holding that sneeze off, and my nose was like, no, you got to sneeze. Oh, my tongue's gone tingly. That felt weird. I kind of bit it a bit as well. Yeah, does that mean that Hugh Laurie's character in the next one? I can't remember his character's name because it's been so long since I've watched any of it. Is he a descendant of Prince George? But I just like the recurring characters or recurring actors. Yeah. Hugh's amazing. It's like, I can't, like, obviously he's great as House. He was fantastic as House. But it was so weird for us in the UK when, like, people start going, oh, he's good looking and stuff like that. We're like, that's Prince George. Like, who could it was weird seeing him in a serious role. Because, like, even though I couldn't really remember much of this season, that was what I pictured when I found out he was playing a doctor in a TV show. It's really weird. But yeah, I'm loving this season so far. I think it might be my favourite 3 characters, like the chemistry, as I said. I'm hoping Tim McInerney's in it somewhere. I will be so happy if he is. I miss Robbie Coltrane, but that was great. I love the show so much. I would love to know what you guys thought of this one. If you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell to tick you know when the next episode goes live. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you again for the next one. Bye.